We do have, in general, a very encouraging picture for the Chinese consumer market, but the consumption pattern is changing dramatically. And in the next 15 years, just as you mentioned, we will have about 35% of people that will enter the upper middle income and high income bracket, and that means their consumption bundle will change very much from the past. So before, the majority of the consumption still will focus on necessity spending, like basic food and beverage and other basic services, but in the future we will see a much higher spending in stuff like cars, luxury goods, financial services, and that is very different from what is today now.
Yeah, you make a very interesting point about the income disparity. Income inequality will persist, you say, Dan, in this report amongst the highlights. What does that do to the overall consumer trend?
Oh well, we think as the consumer become richer, they will become more demanding in what they have. So right now, a lot of the Chinese consumers are just happy with lower quality goods, but in the future they will have much higher demand, like higher prices, branded name, and also all type of different services. Like right now, the financial services demand is very small, but in the next 15 years, we anticipate it will be a much bigger market. And also, the regional disparity would also increase because right now we know that the first-tier cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Hangzhou, they have a very much mature consumer market. But in the next 15 years, we anticipate that this trend will move inland. So interior capital cities like Xi'an, Wuhan, Changsha, they will have a very high proportion of high income and upper middle income consumers, and that will change the landscape.